Mears. And you know what? I'm not so sure this is the product. I think he was trying to get the pit road because he was one of the cars that needed the pit.
Got punted by Jimmy coming in.
And it sounds like he may have gotten turned by his teammate. But I definitely think Casey Mears was trying to get the pit road in this 25 car. That's what the spotter indicated, Larry.
Yeah. Let's see, he's right here. He is
right in the front of the pack.
But you know, Larry, yeah, I mean he's up a little high. Man, that's a hard lick.
Hit.
But he was up a little bit too high there, trying to get. You know, he should have been a little lower.
And that's what gets him up side down.
She's right in the middle, the fifth car back.
I think somebody makes contact with. McDowell got her in the left rear.
Yep.
Yep. And then
no, she hit him in the right front. And when that happened, just got air underneath the car.
Is anybody left in this race?
Let's watch from the Goodyear aerial coverage, and you'll see several things happen here as Kenseth's car comes back down to earth.
I can tell you, a lot of teams are going to be freezing those shots to look underneath this car when they leave here.
No, I saw that.
It's not often you get to see what's underneath them.
Jeff Gordon has knocked the wall down in turn number 2.
Down he goes. He's been talking about the car being a little tight. You see the tire fly apart.
It's like you saw the car not turn, then you saw it come apart right there, and that is a hard lick, and there is not any safer bearings here.
Heavy damage to the right front of Gordon's DuPont Chevy. The crowd very vocal in their reaction, and here's Rusty's look at it.
Oh, man. I tell you, from a driver, you got the wheels turned left, you're going up the hill, and about that time she lets go.
I fail to understand why so many people cheer Jeff Gordon's misfortune.
I don't get it either.
You always worry that doesn't happen, that you don't want to happen.
When he tried to correct it, he just gets right into the left rear of his teammate Ricky Rudd in that 88 car. Hard lick to the inside wall. But he just got very loose as he came up off the exit of turn 4, Gilliland did.
I guarantee you, Gilliland is already apologizing to Robert before they ever start, before they ever hit the.
Go to foxsports.com. This is only the second caution of the day for contact or an on-track incident, but both have involved the Busch brothers. Kyle, the first one, and Kurt crashes in this one. Tony Stewart comes to pit road, and then Kurt Busch comes in as they're looking at the damage to Stewart's car. Kurt comes up to offer his opinion.
And guess what? They got the 2 car parked
For the day.
Meet me at the Oval office, please.
Yeah, it's nothing to play around with there with crew members out there that basically have no protection.
And socket for when things work right. Pit road stays closed. Just think of the leaders that have had problems today. Christopher Bell lost a tire. Kyle Busch had a slow stop when he was the leader. Chase Elliott beat everybody off pit road but had an equipment penalty. And William Byron was leading when a tire went down.
It's just become like a day of survival. Not only on the track, but also on pit road for all those guys.
That was a lug wrench. It was actually broke right there.
This is like a semi truck.
That's exactly what I said. He called it a Porsche option. That is a Peterbilt option is what that is. For sure.
Option of the day comes out. Take a look at this. Again, that Shane Sieg in that 51.
Looked like he got loose there, had to chase the truck up the hill, made some contact with the 10 of Brendan Gaughan. Brendan jumped on the gas to keep that truck from spinning around or getting in the outside wall. No damage for Brendan Gaughan.
Wow, I love that. Did you hear the motor on Brendan's truck? Look at that. Wide open, bowling the tires, keeps it headed in the right direction. Great job by Brendan Gaughan. You don't have any idea how hard that is to do.
That's textbook right there. That's how you do it right there.
Riding along with Bobby East.
Look how sideways that truck is right in front of him.
But he just buried the throttle and steered his way out of it.
Terrific
Unbelievable.
job.
I love that. That was so cool.
And when it does, Joey Logano was trying to get by on the inside. You'll see Joey coming along here. Thinks Kyle's going to stay up next to the wall, but the car comes down, and that is amazing.
Yeah, Joey was all the way on the apron.
He felt like Kyle was probably going to stay outside up next to the wall, but the car was just coming down the hill. And look at that 22 car just goes airborne. What an impact. Oh, my God.
Wow.
That is unbelievable.
Two drivers coming off great runs at Texas last Saturday night. Kyle won, Joy finished 5th.
Coming off turn 2.
Tony all by himself.
Going low.
Oh, Buckshot got in trouble.
He was sideways off turn 2, got loose, and Tony Stewart just came up on him so fast, nowhere to go. There's where Jeff Gordon got the damage. Sterling Marlin gets through, and Bill Elliott gets through.
Oh,
and there's the hit.
Goodness.
Spencer just pile drove Stewart's car. There you see Ward Burton get caught up in it, and a host of cars on the outside.
Oh, holy cow.
Humdinger.
My gosh.
I thought we were fixing to see a big crash.
That was a fright for A.J. Allmendinger, who was the second fastest Dodge in practice, but he is all over the place.
This thing is wiggling and wobbling and jumping around.
Well, let's call that a get up to speed lap.
Yeah, he'll run the second lap. He's got to regroup here.
Coming off the corner, he's in the throttle. Watch this thing just jump out from under. Oh, he gets down on the flat. He got way down on the apron just a little bit too much. You got to clip that, but you can't get down that low. And that's what set him around like that.
The short track tempers start to flare when Jimmy Spencer and Ken Schrader get together in turns 3 and 4, battling for second place. Spencer's McDonald's Ford goes sliding into the wall. Then on the pace lap, during the caution, Spencer lets Schrader know what he thought of the contact as he sends the Kodiak car spinning. But the NASCAR officials get the final say as they hit the McDonald's team with a 5-lap penalty.
And Jeff Bodine makes some contact with John Andretti. And Andretti's trying his best to ever see Ernie Irvin go by. Now here comes Nemechek. And looks like the Dallenbach also hit the water.
Dallenbach was the first to hit the water, and then Andretti slid into it, knocking over the barrels, and then right in front of Rusty Wallace. Rusty had no place to go. And this is Rusty's briefing.
He's been saving that. I'm telling you, he was right down on the grass and made up a lot of ground on Davey, but he is catching Bobby Hillin.
Here we go. Here's the last lap. The white flag is out.
Now Hillin's going to be there where Rusty would like to be, down on the inside. He can't get down there as low as he would like to get, though.
That's right. The last time he was right down there where Hillin was.
Allison leads down the backstretch. Rusty looks to the inside in turn number 3. Will it be Allison or Wallace? Here they come off the 4th turn. It is going to be Davey Allison winning by about a car length over Rusty Wallace.
Andy Lally in the Children's Tumor Foundation Ford. Lally's first lap, 28.93, and that's...
Oh, I knew it was going to do that. I could see it coming. He might save it if he can keep it off the inside.
Back up in the wall.
Just slightly. I don't even know if it skint the paint.
Well, we don't know if he's going to be in the show.
Really lightly. Nice job. That was a nice job right there.
I couldn't concur more.
I saw it on the first lap that the car was loose. Really saw it in 1 and 2 on the second lap, and I'm thinking
his momentum. The guys behind him are gonna try to make a move on him.
It definitely wasn't intentional on Quiroga's part, I don't believe. I think he just was dead on the gas, and as soon as Eric Jones bobbled, he was into the back of it.
Running down pit road.
I've got a feeling they may be looking for the pit of the 77 or Ron Quiroga.
Yeah, the officials trying to slow him down.
Come in, and Bob, you came up. What was your view on what happened on the final lap?
Brad got into Carl, getting out on turn 1, racing him. They bumped, they rubbed, typical rubbing racing deal. Carl flipped out like he did at Atlanta and tried to kill the kid. I'm sick and tired of this. I'll get my own damn uniform back out and take care of this. He ain't going to kill my boy. He just overreacted so bad. If he wanted to bump Brad, it's one thing, but don't drive him through the inside guardrail. Don't put him in a grandstands in Atlanta. That's asinine.
All right, Bob Keselowski over there going over to check on his son Brad, obviously upset with what he saw in the final lap.